folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. Kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. On the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner steps out. They'll mark football right there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pass rush closing in. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the receiver's got it. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trap him for a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Standing there, gets hit again.
You just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. Man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson. Marcus Dupree, so great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it to the left. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Let's go.
Let's throw to the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can settle out and bring the pressure.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. He keeps it on a design run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Sooners will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. And we're able to get him down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. He's got it in the open. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of a play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, the spin move. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Now they call a run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver, you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
QB keeper all the way. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the handoff. Running with purpose. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
How about the call here? They called the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for a gap. It's Hood. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it down there inside the 35. The freshman brought it down after making an excellent catch.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's good. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on 1st down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pocket breaking down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. 4th down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. Looking for a man. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. Bringing down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. First and goal, handoff. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they trap looking for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Aggies come up to the line in a hurry.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. What a catch by the sophomore. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll run it here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here. And that catch is hauled in. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The Sooners are in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
The RPO caught to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Oh, almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a fourth down here. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? And he goes out of bounds, but I don't think he got there. Short of the marker by about a yard.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The shotgun handoff here. But a quick stop by the defense. Dangerous two, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. On third down, he drops to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
First and goal here for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
For the sack on first down, it's second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. The Aggies look to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation is an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete and nearly picks an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway. But it does set up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7. And the Aggies line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
PHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack. This defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on 4th down.
The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
Defense is coming after him. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Chewing clock with the running game. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Design quarterback run. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should at the very least lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season. How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And the Sooners expect to be able to just run this clock out here in the final minute. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.